Well, saying goodbye to all of the uniqueness and creativity that flowed throughout here. This here, that's not real hardwood floor. I made that hardwood floor. I made it out of acrylic, actually. And now it's time to cover it all up. Covering everything up. Got the first coat of paint on all the walls. And I'm telling you, these walls suck paint in like you wouldn't believe. Like, I never even touched that wall with my own paint, and that stuff is sucking it in. It's 2 gallons already. That's a lot of money. And I didn't even paint that wall before. But got this one nice and bright and white, and over there, this one's pretty good. And Melissa did that one. Yes, I'm pointing you out, Melissa. And, yeah, so the table's back to white. The coffee table's now white. I had to do a burst of color. I had to. And I turned my piano pink. Because it's badly out of tune, and I guess so many leaks on it so many times. Ding, ding. So the living room will be finished, I guess, this week at some point, and then onto the stairwell to finish that off, and then the bedrooms to finish them off, and then, yeah, bathroom's done, and kitchen is what it is. We're going to work a little harder on there. But these tiles, these are asbestos, apparently, so I'm not fucking around with them. I'm not moving them, I'm not touching them, nothing. Apparently that stuff gives you cancer, so I don't want that. Enough cancer for today. But anyways, I can't help it. I have to do art, though, so there's always going to be some. But yeah, so once everything is tidied and put nicely and put back together again, I'm sure it will gleam, and then I'll have to leave. And that's kind of sad, because everyone says, like, you should go, you should be happy to go. I have a yard here, and I have friends here, and I have people who know where to find me if they're ever in trouble. And sometimes people are in trouble for a period of time, and they haven't seen you or whatever, but they always know where I am. And many, many people have utilized that. Middle of the night. I don't find that to be a bother or a problem. I'm happy to be obliged to do it most of the time. My trees are in the yard, and my kids grew up here, and it's like the last of my memories, and just painting over them. Everyone says you gotta move on. Yes, that's true. That's true. But we used to move on in a different way. We didn't just throw everything away. We used to sit at the kitchen table with our children later on in life. But now everyone sells their houses and buys condos, and they give up their land, and it's stupid. We're going to regret that. We are really going to regret that. I understand that not everybody can stay in their house or can deal with that. But there was also a time when kids used to come home and help their parents every week. At least. If you had more than one kid, you'd probably get at least a couple of visits a week. My daughters haven't been home since the day they left, and my son is on the same road. I don't like the world that we're creating here. It's not sustainable. People are first. Relationships are first. Everything else doesn't matter as much without it.